that was Lilith, huh? It's a real 90s album cover vibe.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the hunter's mother.
Resemblance dwindles when one is twisted by Keaton's power.
Whose power?
Keaton, the Elder God.
Is Keaton the elder god of metal bands?
No.
Tony, read your briefings.
Relax, I'm just spinning him up.
You think now's really the time for that? I nearly broke my hand on Lilith's face. She didn't even flinch.
The more dangerous the foe, the funnier I get.
That's debatable.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the young'uns.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds. And counting.
Wow, and you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
Careful now, you're gonna make his cape jealous.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
I'm calling it now. You two are gonna be best friends before this thing is over.
Just gearing up for ye old apocalypse, Hunter. Should have the world saved in less than a fortnight. No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time-traveling robot? Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista. You're looking well, Chief.
How long was I fallen by your hand? Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Hunter, you look scathed. Hello. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here. other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
I assure you, there is nothing to fear here.
Well, it's easy to say not to be scared of things that go bump in the night when you are a thing that goes bump in the night. I don't even watch horror movies, and now I'm living in one.
Horror movies?
Oh, you'll love them. Imagine a painting come to life. Moving, talking, telling a story, one that just happens to be pulled from your very worst nightmare. Or just stop by my room. Fairly certain there's one hanging there already. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. With a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood. For power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room. Hi, I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that.
Well hammered. Well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy. Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, the joys of sharing a workspace. And I'll have you know this cloak has helped me save the universe from extinction on countless occasions.
Could you at least tell it to stop rearranging things on my side of the cave?
I have, but it considers you something of a slob.
You know, I have a great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to her. Although, I think he's working for Hydra right now.
I may have a limited power supply, but that doesn't mean I like to be wasteful. We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. Alright, let's just wrap this up. I got about sand in my nanopolymer.
I like our chances. That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly. Things are moving right along. Defeating the forces of evil and all that. Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit.
I may have a limited power supply, but that doesn't mean I like to be wasteful. We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. Alright, let's just wrap this up. I got about sand in my nanopolymer.
I like our chances. That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly. Things are moving right along. Defeating the forces of evil and all that. Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it.
Let's begin.
I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. Spell to change the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Heroes of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested. And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him? Iron Man does whatever an Iron Man can. Are we just teasing Hydra at this point? I'll just be running a few diagnostics while we wait. Don't tell me I suited up for nothing. I hate that. Anybody else smell that? I think it's them. Lilith really scraped the bottom of the barrel for these guys. Totally inefficient design. They're not even fast.
Everything according to plan.
Oh, I think that's the last of them. Which is good. I might have told Pepper I was just stepping outside the restaurant to take a quick call.
And yet I'm the one who's still single.
I could go for a hot dog. Anybody see a cart around here?
You'll need all the help you can get.
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes, but not while you failed to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys? If we're just gonna stand around, I'm gonna start charging by the hour. Yeah, you're gonna need the help. How do these guys just keep showing up?
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk.
The odds are still in my favor.
We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I punched through Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game, and I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
Be still.
What just happened?
Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa, Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I will reserve judgment until I try it in combat.
There's a 99.9% chance you'll be fine. Or it'll bust at the seams and fall off mid-battle. Word of advice, don't go commando. Either way, you're now the most advanced hybrid of tech and magic on Earth since old Doc Doom himself. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300?
Tell me about this demon. Why is it there?
Well, you would probably know more about that than me. I'm still working on a way to keep track of everything that goes bump in the night around here. Whatever they've got trapped down there, it's hotter than hell by a few thousand Kelvin, very pissed off, and really good at weaving synthetic microblends. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300?
I will speak to you later, Tony. Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I thought the old one was pretty nice, actually.
So did Venom. I think he's still picking a few pieces of it from his teeth.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
I may be a few hundred years behind, but I know that tone.
Oh, you are a sharp one. But no, I'm insulting the situation.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. When he's not talking to his cape.
Gamma seems to be a recurring theme these days.
Oh, you think I'm bad? You should ask Bruce. Actually, don't. He's been really sensitive since... You know what? Never mind.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
The great Iron Man is not scared, is he?
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied the problem. I feel like I'm living in one of those paranormal investigation reality shows.
I am sure there are worse places to be.
Oh, true. I could be rooming next to Carol. Her snoring is loud enough to wake the dead. Really, really tired people. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we have a place free from Lilith's influence, while it lasts.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sorts of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay, so why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
Does Caretaker approve of all this?
As long as we follow all the rules and use the correct and complete incantations, I'm told everything will be fine and the demon won't break free and eat us all. Just don't get it wet. Or feed it after midnight.
I am impressed with your resourcefulness.
From where you're standing, I could see that. Still, I doubt I'll be branding one of these with the Stark Industries logo anytime soon.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
You seem well adjusted enough, considering.
Exactly. Which means there's hope for you yet. I find these apocalypse scenarios will save you tons of therapy.
You sound pretty pleased with yourself.
Now you're starting to sound a little like Pepper. And Jennifer. Of course, they both think I'm full of something else. Just can't get enough of old Tony, huh? Don't worry, I'm used to it. What's on your mind, boss? Oh, switching things up, eh, boss? Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery, we never close. How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine. I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
It's certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks. Hello? They turned me down last time I asked for a tour of NORAD, but I guess this is close enough. Trust me, the Stark OS blows away anything that crook over at Hammer Industries can come up with. We even have full Superlink integration now. I'm done trying to integrate my tech with Caretaker's precious mirror table. That thing is way more temperamental than any inanimate object should be. You know what they say, peace sells, but who's buying? Not the world's governments, or its supervillains, that's for sure. I swear I saw Carol playing XCOM the other day, under the guise of a tactical simulation. She's not fooling anybody. Keep knocking them dead, Chief. Lilith won't know what hit her. Starting to feel like your old self yet? It's just like riding a bike. Or maybe a horse in your case. Well, if you can rise from the dead, I hope you can remember how to punch people. Now, it's too early for trophies, kid. Keep working. They turned me down last time I asked for a tour of multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it. I think I actually own some property near the area Blade was scouting. I hope Hydra hasn't been squatting in one of my warehouses. I'll never hear the end of it. I'm a little surprised Strange isn't taking the lead again. I was hoping we'd get the battle of the unlicensed doctors. Strange versus Faustus for all the marbles. So I take it you haven't been around other people in, like, forever? So you're a little weird, huh? There, I said it. Shouldn't you be hanging from the rafters or something? Are you trying out some new ability or something? The lingering stare of creepitude? I could use a more durable test subject. If you're going to stand around here, that is. Despite what they may have taught you in monster hunting school, staring is not caring. I once had to survive an entire month inside the belly of Fin Fang Foom. That was less awkward than this moment.
Tony Stark used to be the ultra-rich jerk I saw on TV. Now, he's the ultra-rich jerk who eats all the cashews in the bowl.
There's my hunter. Well, Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost farts anyway. Thanks to the miracle of modern hellfire, we have a near-limitless power source that, for whatever reason, burns ice cold. So much for science, right? Does this place smell funny to you? It's not the hellfire. There's something funky about here. I just can't seem to place. All this time, I figured these flames were connected to some kind of underground caldera. Boy, was I wrong. Keep knocking them dead, Chief. Lilith won't know what hit her. Starting to feel like your old self yet? I'm convinced now there's something down there, under the forge. Seriously, ask Strange. It's monster breath. It's just like riding a bike. Or maybe a horse in your case. Okay.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony. You know, I really could do just as well without you loitering back there.
How else am I going to steal your secrets if I can't see what you're up to?
I doubt you'd find anything suitable among my secrets anyway.
Whoa, wait a minute. Can it be? Did you just make a suit joke?
I didn't hurt its feelings, did I?
2 in a row. This is a major breakthrough for you. I'm so proud I could be here for this moment.
I'm glad you're amused.
Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to take way longer than it has to.
There's something to be said of the careful study that can only be achieved by examining the physical documents themselves.
Oh, so it's a Zen thing, then? You become one with the old book and it shares its secrets with you?
Always quick to mock the things you don't understand.
Oh no, I'm honestly interested this time. Maybe I can adapt your technique into something normal people can use.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Shh. Tony is working. Still busy, Hunter. Don't worry, we're on it. I should hang a do not disturb sign on the forge door. Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? You're welcome, Hunter.
Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
What's up, Big H?
You would not perchance know where I can find magic.
Sure. Just look all around you. The Abbey is literally littered with magic. Can't go anywhere without tripping over some hex or curse.
Right. Thank you, Tony.
Tony really wanted to impress me with this new operating system of his. It seems to get the job done, but Stark OS? Come on. Yeah, I've got a few games on the new machine. Just don't tell Tony. He's a stickler when it comes to productivity. Not a bad place to be posted up, all things considered. At least I'm not down in the dungeon with Tony.
It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free sparring partners for you. If they were smart, they'd start charging for these sessions. Hydra probably thought they were going to do okay this time, until they ran into you. You keep this up, you're going to be on Hydra's hit list. Not that it really scares anybody. I think we're all on it, actually. It may not always seem like it, but these cleanup operations are important for morale. For us and the people living in New York. Even the small victories are good for your image, and that's a big deal here in the future. It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free... How's your spark treating you? Any feedback? Acceptable answers are genius design, work of a genius, really anything involving the word genius.
It is well crafted. I use it every day, and it works, no matter where I am.
So, you'd call it,
a work of genius?
Perfect. That's a great pull quote for the press release.
What is a press release?
Don't worry about it. Well, I had a blast. Hope you...
I'm glad you asked. There's so much room for improvement.
That's not what I...
Take Superlink. Why restrict us to such a limited number of heroes if its purpose is to link all heroes?
There are issues of secret identity we're still trying to...
Or the outer shell. Yes, I barely notice it is there in a fight, but one good hit could crack it in half.
Oh, the case is in alpha, and we're...
Do not get me started on the volume control. The comms are so loud, you may as well broadcast them directly to Hydra.
I'll tell you what, send all of your feedback to @HappyGoLucky.
Who is that?
The guy who rolled out my design without enough product testing.
Will he address my issues?
Only between the hours of midnight and 5 a.m. Let's do it again, but not right now. I have plans.
I do not think much about it. I just use it.
I didn't hear what I wanted there, boss.
How about its unremarkable quality is a work of genius?
Just workshopping here, you're saying it's unobtrusive and easy to use?
Not exactly.
Well, I don't need exact for marketing. I just need to get it in every hero's hands.
But why?
Well, you said it already. It's a work of genius.
I did not.
Too late. I have my selective quote for the ad copy. There has to be a next time. Let's do it soon, boss. If you die again, could we bring you back again?
I have no idea.
Strange went on about nigh inconceivable power, and the rarest of curios were expended in your first resurrection. Assuming we had all that, would it work?
It might. Sounds like you have a plan.
Are you kidding? I have 5 plans. If you're the key to all this, keeping you breathing is the only thing that matters. I don't expect it to happen, but I'd rather prepare for it when it does.
Smart.
You mean genius? And yes, I am. Yeah, I could do this again.
I do not know if I was ever truly dead.
How do you figure?
From what I understand, no carrion bugs consumed my flesh. I do not know what sustained me.
So you were powered down, but surviving on a trickle charge.
I do not know what that means.
Huh. I'll need to update my numbers. Look into a mystical battery array, maybe?
What?
Oh, nothing. Carry on. Hanging with Tony's always a good time.
I do not like where you are going with this.
Oh, I'm planning for contingencies. That's sort of my thing.
I do not plan on dying.
Well, that's what you did the first time, and how'd that work out for you?
Drop it, Tony.
No chance, boss. If there's an edge, I'm going to find it. Yeah, I could do this again. Looks like our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is getting some good media coverage these days. That should up his stock around New York a bit. How long has Spider-Man been out there running around? That kid has stamina, I'll give him that. Not big stuff, you know. I send him when a gesture from the Avengers is more effective than a full assembly. He's like the meeting that could have been an email. I'll have Happy send Wait, hang on. Can't remember which superheroes have secret identities or not, and this one definitely does. I will have Happy message the, Webby Kid. I wouldn't mind jumping into this one. I probably owe the city a few favors, after all the experiments gone awry and whatnot. Looks like our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is getting some good media coverage these days. That should up his stock around. I guess I could show you a couple of things. Good stuff. Moving my body makes my mind work harder, so it's like solving multiple problems at once. I wouldn't mind jumping into this one. I've got a kid I send on missions sometimes. Looks like our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is getting some good media coverage these days. That should up his stock around New York a bit. Oh, you are gonna love this. If you find more coil, send it my way. How's it going, boss? This should be quick. How does this look? Don't forget to write.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
You're the boss. This shouldn't take long. Fail, Smydra! I'm saving my energy till we need it. I'm gonna get you for that. Who's running the show here? This should be good. What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too. Getting it done any way we know how. Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys. Yeah, very flashy, Doc. Love the effort. Been saving this for a special occasion.
A flying mechanical combat suit almost seems like cheating.
Next round's on me, Hunter.
Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep. So, what do you need?
The hunter stalks its prey. So is this gonna be our thing now? Do I get to bump you?
I know that wasn't your signature move. That's not right. That'll work. I gotta say, the whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty stale. Got any new material? Oh, well, might have hit my head. This is going to hurt.
Very fancy toys, Mr. Stark.
How much better can I get? Because at first you don't succeed, right? We've got a friend in need here. Oh, I thought we were finished. What's our concussion protocol like? Sure, why not? What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too. They like me. I should have eaten before we left. This is taking forever. If you worked for me, I'd have to fire you for slacking. Don't tell me I suited up for nothing. I hate that. You guys ever see Detroit Steel? Him and Cap have the same paint job.
Keep knocking him dead, Chief. Lilith won't know what hit her. Starting to feel like your old self yet? It's just like riding a bike. Or maybe a horse in your case. The more the merrier, right? We can use all the help we can get, especially if they're willing to live in this place. Well, if you can rise from the dead, I hope you can remember how to punch people. Oh, hey, did you tell our new member about the tattoo? No? I thought we were all getting matching tattoos. Now, it's too early for trophies, kid. Keep working. Keep knocking them dead, Chief. Lilith won't know what hit her. Do you think any part of Manhattan will still be standing when we get there?
From the way Venom was wrecking things, I doubt it.
I sure hope someone's got damage control on speed dial. The hunter stalks its prey.
You really know your way around a workbench.
Oh, you want to be really impressed? Watch me at trivia night.
C. Well, more like D.
Norman won't mind if I borrow a few Oscorp satellites at 45,000 feet, right?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
82nd and 5th.
Huh?
Well, between 5th and Madison now.
Guys, they're live. And they're trending.
Hashtag Big Alien Apple.
Not bad.
Thanks. Now imagine if you had just asked for our help sooner.
No time for an after-school special. Patching it through. Patching it all through.
You're safe. Now get moving. get out of here. Keep your head on a swivel. Nothing major. It's gunking up my servos. Alright, get this off me. I'm serious. Are we sure it's not a food critic trapped in there? I've been offered some pretty weird meat myself. Been saving this for a special occasion. You know, I gotta say, I'm not that impressed.
That is one awesome suit.
Let's try this one.
Did someone say Iron Spider? Huh?
I've been meaning to try out this new surgical... Isn't that what happens when you flush the wrong stuff down the toilet? It's a big problem, you know.
You too, Hunter. Kept people safe, preserved works of art. He really took a beating from Venom, huh? Let's hope Steven can work some medical magic. Doesn't sit right when homegrown heroes get hurt like that. What did I tell you? A few modern upgrades and you're already turning the tables on them. Knowing what we do, I'm sure we can find a technological solution to Venom. We just have to find a plan everyone agrees on. Looks like the new gear held up perfectly. Not that I was expecting any less. See, no one ever wants to talk about flamethrowers, but just think how much time you would have saved if you had one. I'd say that was a productive outing. Now we just have to apply what we've learned and do a little problem solving. Several artworks of which are tax havens for Stark Enterprises. In a way, you and Spider-Man protected the funding that builds all the cool tech I whip up for the Avengers. And now, maybe the Midnight Suns. Now, if only we could get rid of Hydra so I can move out of this castle of terror and back to my humble, cozy penthouse with a view of the Manhattan skyline. I like the part when Venom was throwing Hydra guys off the roof. Seriously, you can't make this stuff up. Did you hear that? No? Huh. Thought I heard Caretaker reminding me again about upgrades for her shovel. As a donor to the museum, I gotta give Spidey some serious cred.
Why do you have so much money?
Is a reconstituted Revenant about to hit me up for cash, or...
I mean, what is the point of having so much?
Oh, you aren't kidding. Concept of billionaire didn't exist back then, huh? What's the best way to put this? Money isn't everything, but it's a lot of things. It gets you access and greases the wheels. If you want to make big changes, money is a necessary evil.
That much wealth seems like a weakness. Why not give it up?
Well, I did, boss. More than once, some jabroni seized control of my professional and personal assets.
What is a jabroni?
That doesn't matter. Each time I found a way to seize my assets back, and not because I missed the bidets you find on private jets. Developing new Iron Man suits, creating the Spark, building and maintaining Avengers Tower, you name it. All that requires deep pockets, so I keep them as deep as I can. I make no apologies for that. Well, I had a blast. Hope you did too.
Sounds like you have made peace with it.
Of course not. I do useful things with my money. Most billionaires sit on their wealth so they can become even bigger billionaires. Or worse, they toy with vanity projects so they can lob cars at Venus or write their names across the entire surface of Australia. You know, standard rich idiot nonsense. They never bother to ask, am I making the world better for everyone or just myself? Or worse, they do, and they just don't care. But that's fine. Makes it easier to schedule them for a hostile takeover. Hanging with Tony's always a good...
Then you recognize that too much money is harmful.
It's indifferent. But if that leads you to your own indifference, the harm you introduce can affect the world. I don't always get it right, and money alone is rarely the answer. But if smart investments mean I can fix what's busted, I'm going to drop that cash now and sweat the details later. There has to be a next time. Let's do it soon, boss. So I'm not usually a classics guy, but the Abbey is woefully lacking in bodice ripper novels. For a recently animated corpse who's missed a few centuries of culture, you're a good hang. For a recently animated corpse who's missed a few centuries of culture, you're a good hang. So I'm not usually a classics guy, but the Abbey is woefully lacking in bodice ripper novels. So I'm not usually a classics guy, but the Abbey is woefully lacking in bodice ripper novels. I thought you'd be stuck in the past, but that was fun. Let's do it again. Yeah, after we stop Chthon from devouring Earth.
Something smells pungent.
That would be Grandma Stark's famous linguine and clam sauce, with some Tony adjustments.
Grandma's recipe was not good enough?
Well, I loved her to pieces, but she also loved vodka in her cooking, and I can't touch the stuff. Not anymore. I even made sure the Abbey has a dry bar.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
That's just my way of saying thank you for being one of the only Midnight Suns who hasn't threatened to banish me to the netherworld, empty my jugular, or portal me to the sun. And that was just today.
Perhaps if they knew more of the man underneath the armor, they would come to understand you as I have.
Maybe you're right. The Mark series can be pretty imposing.
I was not talking about your suit.
Oh, that's deep. Just like the garlic-rich flavor of Grandma Stark's famous sauce. Ah, you two would have really hit it off. Like you, she had a heart of gold, but could be quite the demon when crossed. Used to frighten the crap out of Dad. I thought it gave her character. Know who else I'm pretty sure has character?
Who?
You. Bon appetit, Hunter.
I apologize on behalf of the other sons.
Oh, it's not all of them. Oddly enough, the guy who turns into the flaming skull-faced demon is a real sweetheart. Just like you, Hunter.
Thanks. Still, the others could be more hospitable.
As Pepper says, I am definitely an acquired taste, as is the garlic in Grandma Stark's famous sauce.
Let me guess. One of the improvements you added is garlic?
Quintupled the amount in the recipe. Grandma would be proud. Ah, you two would have really hit it off. Like you, she had a heart of gold, but could be quite the demon when crossed. Used to frighten the crap out of Dad. I thought it gave her character. Know who else I'm pretty sure has character?
Who?
You. Bon appetit, Hunter. You're looking well, Chief. Most people only know me as the billionaire industrialist who occasionally saves the world at great personal risk and expense. In reality, I'm actually a very down-to-earth guy. I've probably built at least 50 Iron Man suits to varying degrees of completion. There's really no end to the combinations I can come up with. Pretty sure there's either a lady ghost in that library, or I hit my head a lot harder than I thought during our rumble with Hydra. I get that it actually is a yard, but calling it the yard makes it sound like we're being incarcerated here. Keep knocking them dead, Chief. Lilith won't know. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? This never gets old. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Got it all planned out. Cut that out. Everything's still online. That's like a promotion, right? Can I be a captain, too? Seeing a lot of red here. I don't do this for just anyone.
Sure, but let's see you do that without the suit.
This should be good. I bet you guys couldn't even beat the security guards in my parking garage. We're taking casualties here. This shouldn't take long. How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? It can't be enough. Here we go. Hope Hydra has good insurance. That'll work. You guys should talk to your union rep. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet. No time for a full damage report. Shields are holding. Got through the armor somehow. Not even a dent. Does all this attention mean I'm the weak one?
How goes it, Hunter? Or is it the Hunter? The hunter stalks its prey. How do you sleep at night?
Is there a problem?
No, I'm literally asking how you manage to sleep at night. Here, at the Abbey.
What keeps you awake?
The roar of the ocean, winds moaning through the rafters, the little girl in the tattered dress who croaks, "I know what you did," from my bedside mirror.
A true haunting is no joke. I can help.
I don't want to trouble you, but for the sake of argument, say I tried salt circles, religious symbols, and holy water.
How did you apply the holy water?
Spray bottle.
I do not think it works like that.
Hey, I looked for an aspergillum. Surprised the Abbey didn't have any of those holy water stick grenades.
I used to chuck them at vampires. We ran out.
That's inspiring. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Think, Tony, think. What if I slept in the suit, turned the sound dampeners on, set it to vibrate if there's an emergency?
Oh, you mean Prudence. She says that if you do not wash your hands after using the restroom.
I get the sense you aren't taking this seriously.
I get the sense you are not taking your personal hygiene seriously.
Oh, you want me to admit this is strange, don't you? No way. I can figure this out on my own. Think, Tony, think. What if I slept in the suit, turned the sound dampeners on?
No ghost such as you describe haunts the Abbey. I would know.
Oh, you're right. I'm absolutely joking about the Puritan girl in the mirror. Forget I mentioned it. Think, Tony, think. What if I slept in the suit, turned the sound dampeners on, set it to vibrate if there's an emergency? Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. No peeking now. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. Take your pick, Hunter. What can we work on for you, Hunter? See ya, Hunter.
I am impressed at how much effort you put into everything.
Oh, thanks. I also make an amazing grilled cheese. You would make a great physical trainer, if you want a side hustle. Well, you're definitely a hard worker, I'll give you that. Looks like you've got the eye of the tiger. Blade is a real taskmaster. I'm not surprised you're moving right along. See, now you're getting somewhere. Decent progress, considering where you were before. Well, you're definitely a hard worker, I'll give you that. Well, technically you're not the first zombie I've worked with, but you are the best. Do you think your mom thinks I'm the corrupting influence on you, or is it the other way around? Well, I'm pretty sure we just pissed off your mom. Next round's on me, Hunter.
You really know your way around a workbench.
What can I say? It's good to be me.
My old buddy, Dr. Faustus. He'll be thrilled to see us.
It is not hard to detect the sarcasm in your voice.
I love seeking out power-crazed madmen, don't you? Hey there, Hunter. You have a minute to spare? Because this misery sure would like some company.
What is troubling you, Tony?
Oh, I don't know. Pick your poison. I'm living in the Amity Horror House. My roommate is depressed. Oh, and I have a roommate and not my own executive suite at the nearest resort. The espresso machine is broken. The world is turning into the cover of a 90s metal album. And the big guy, well, he's not answering his phone. So you tell me, Hunter, what's not to be troubled about?
Someone should look into getting that espresso machine fixed at once.
That would make my life more tolerable, but the life I'm actually concerned about is the not-so-jolly Green Giant. Banner isn't known to be the most emotionally stable, and when the pressure ramps up, well, let's just say he doesn't have the kind of nervous breakdown that results in basket weaving and a week-long yoga retreat. Things get messy. Not being able to see how he's holding up is proving a challenge.
One we must endure for the time being.
Thanks for the talk.
Anytime, Tony.
It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free sparring partners for you.
I am also concerned about Banner.
Because you care about him, or because of the mission?
Because you care about him. You Avengers understand what it means to have another warrior's back. Something I admire.
Oh, we have our flaws too. Believe me. Banner isn't known to be the most emotionally stable, and when the pressure ramps up, well, let's just say he doesn't have the kind of nervous breakdown that results in basket weaving and a week-long...
Dr. Banner is proving to be quite the weak link in our chain of defense.
He's not weak. He's just temperamental.
As temperamental as you?
Banner isn't known to be the most emotionally stable, and when the pressure ramps up, well, let's just say he doesn't have the kind of nervous breakdown that results in basket weaving and a week-long yoga retreat. Things get messy. Not being able to see how he's holding up is proving a challenge.
One we must endure for the time being.
Thanks for the talk.
Anytime, Tony.
I've been told Stark Enterprises can be a toxic workplace. But at least we don't put gamma-irradiated bullets through our potential leakers. Might not be too late to add it to the NDA, though. Could be a nice deterrent for headhunters. Too soon? I don't think so. Nobody likes Faustus, not even Hydra. Carol says there's chatter on the comms about Hydra rallying at other points around Manhattan. So, if I get stuck up here helping the wizard understand words, take care of my beautiful Avengers Tower. Okay, Hunter? Most people only know me as the billionaire industrialist who occasionally saves the world at great personal risk and expense. In reality, I'm actually a very down-to-earth guy. Temporarily. We're back in contact with Banner, and we still have the tower.
And that's supposed to make us feel better? We thought we had the sanctum until we didn't.
Well, I'm sorry, Stephen, but your overrated metaphysical library is not my state-of-the-art militarized tower. It will hold...
Hold what? Your ego? You'll need a taller tower.
Oh, coming from the man who literally calls himself Supreme. Well, one day Strange will figure out I was right.
I wonder if Hydra sits around arguing like this.
That was quite a heated discussion between you, Caretaker, and the Doctor.
What can I say? I will always fight to keep the faith. Hydra may be on the rise, but they will never rise above the tower.
I hope you are right, but I am not sure Lilith is intimidated by much in the modern world.
Then we'll just have to show her. We're the new hotness, and she's messing with the wrong people. At least I'm back in contact with Banner. That's a relief. I wasn't so worried about the tower as I was about his mental health. And if he's holding up, so will the rest of us.
How much does a building like Avengers Tower cost?
You can't put a price on the Avengers Tower. It's the most technologically advanced skyscraper on the planet, occupied by superhuman superheroes and the most state-of-the-art espresso bar ever engineered. The building is iconic. The New York skyline wouldn't be whole without it. Just like the Avengers could never be whole without Dr. Banner. Boy, am I glad to be back in contact with him. I wasn't so worried about the tower as I was about his mental health. And if he's holding up, so will the rest of us.
That was quite a heated discussion between you, Caretaker, and the Doctor.
What can I say? I will always fight to keep the faith. Hydra may be on the rise, but they will never rise above the tower.
Do not let your arrogance lead you to underestimate Lilith. There is no fight my mother cannot rise to.
Whose side are you on, Hunter?
Your side.
Well, you're starting to sound like a Hydra press secretary.
I do not work for you, Tony. I am not here to make you feel better about your building.
If this is your idea of an inspirational speech, I think we should have Captain America give you some pointers. Well, at least we managed to reconnect with Banner, so that's something. I wasn't so worried about the tower as I was about his mental health. And if he's holding up, so will the rest of us. Wow, this is gross. I heard Lilith is kind of hot. Any of you dorks make a move yet? No, don't like that. Anybody got the number on that truck? They did a number on me. This shouldn't take long. Does that make me the new leader? This should be good. They don't all have to be pretty. I am not in the mood for hide and seek right now. Not even a deck. You and that cape are like platonic life partners, right? Just hang in there. I may have a problem here. Oh, invigorating. This should be good. You just got knocked the you know the rest. Yeah, that's getting old. Hey, it worked, didn't it? Let's get started, Dr. Spooky. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Let's see what we've got here. Take your pick, Hunter.
Wait, what's Tony doing here?
It's interesting how you solved the heat problem.
Is that a good interesting or a bad interesting?
Neither. It's just not what I would have done.
Right. I have no idea what's going on here. Parker didn't invite Tony, did he?
I can ask.
Okay, I'll hang tight. You talk to Parker. I'll hang back so it doesn't seem like we're all whispering about Tony Stark. Even though we are. You talk to...
Okay, before you ask, Tony kinda showed up and started talking.
When is the last time Tony Stark was booted from a club? It could be today.
As funny as that would be to record and post to Superlink, I'd rather recruit him than boot him. I don't know how to talk to rich people. Would you mind?
All right.
Thanks, Hunter.
The more the merrier.
Yeah. I mean, he's Tony Stark. How do you say no to that guy? I don't know how to talk to rich people. Would you mind?
All right.
Thanks.
Tony Stark does not belong here.
I don't know. He's a genius when it comes to this stuff. Who doesn't want to make things with Tony Stark? I don't know how to talk to rich people. Would you mind?
All right.
Thanks, Hunter. Thanks for checking up on Tony.
Hey, boss. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't picture you for the technical type. Wait, no, I'm seeing it. You're someone who's always appreciated horsepower.
What brings you here, Tony?
I couldn't sleep. Saw Parker slip off with a backpack full of gadgets. I was tired and bored, so I followed him here. You know, the only time I've seen the Hell Ride is when it's on fire. You think Robbie will let me poke around under the hood?
Shop class is open to you.
Well, that's nice, boss, but I don't plan to stay if I'm not welcome. Look, this isn't my thing, and I don't want to make it my thing. I'll stick around as long as Robbie and Parker are cool with it.
All right. We should ask them.
The two of you heard me, right?
Yeah, sure did.
So, what do you think? I'll be completely invisible.
Like Sue Storm?
Like a slightly taller Sue Storm.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, as long as the shop doesn't become a Stark subsidiary, I'm good.
Scout's honor.
Then welcome to shop class, Tony.
All right. You kids do your thing.
Popping the hood is how it eats people.
We're safe. I'm canned beef, you're 17th century jerky, and Parker's full of, spider meat.
Tony, your place is in the forge.
Oh, sure, when I'm there, I'm in charge. Here, I'm just a flying man on the wall. Look, this isn't my thing, and I don't want to make it my thing. I'll stick around as long as... Well, glad we got that out of the way. That will be me for the rest of the meeting. Out of the way.
That was easy. Almost too easy. Am I being paranoid?
Tony means what he says.
Yeah, you're right. As long as he doesn't alphabetize the component drawer, we're okay. But you came here to help finish this project. Go on. Parker can run you through.
He has a place here as long as his actions match his words.
Good idea. And it's probably fine. As long as he doesn't alphabetize the component drawer, we're okay.
You must be prepared for betrayal at any moment.
The stakes are a bit lower here. He's not gonna blow up the Hell Ride. As long as he doesn't alphabetize the component drawer, we're okay. But you came here to help finish this project. Go on. Parker can run you through it.
I am ready.
No comment. But that's some good work. I would rather watch people make interesting tech than stare at my bedroom ceiling.
I am ready to go.
So, Tony, did you have any thoughts on the project?
Well, who, me? I'm contributing now?
We, just wanted to know what you think.
The Hunter has more options against the Fallen. I think shop class has already proved its worth.
Really? You think?
that's my observation.
Tony Stark is looking over our shoulders. How cool is this, Robbie?
It's extremely cool.
Well, Tony Stark is extremely cool. You heard it here first.
Can you believe Tony Stark wants to pitch in? How great is that? With Tony, it kind of feels like my professor is reading my paper before it's finished.
I feel at least 4% stronger than 4. I've got to check my math. All systems nominal.
What's up, Big H? Well, you're definitely a hard worker, I'll give you that. Most people only know me as the billionaire industrialist who occasionally saves the world at great personal risk and expense. In reality, I'm actually a very down-to-earth guy. I never got much of a chance to party in college. Anyone want to chip in on a keg? Looks like you've got the eye of the tiger. I'd suggest we take this party up a notch, but I suppose we need to keep this professional. Old Captain Temperance would never approve anyway. I feel like I'm back in the quad at my dorm at MIT. I'm not sure who's the bigger hard-ass, my RA at the time or caretaker. I've probably built at least 50 Iron Man suits to varying degrees of completion. There's really no end to the combinations I can come up with. Pretty sure there's either a lady ghost in that library, or I hit my head a lot harder than I thought during our rumble with Hydra. Strange said what now? Sounds like someone forgot the first rule of Illuminati Club. Blade is a real taskmaster. I'm not surprised you're moving right along. See, now you're getting somewhere. I was thinking about getting a card game going, but I don't want to pressure anybody to blow their budget. It's every kid's dream come true, a real-life clubhouse. Yep, my glutes are still tight. Are you asserting your dominance here or something?
So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of elaborate computer-aided precision manufacturing process.
Well, that's how it is now, sure, but the very first one I hammered out with my own 2 hands.
Oh, that seems improbable.
You're a wizard.
Remind me not to ask you about anything ever.
All right, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections, nothing?
Nope. I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes. You do your thing.
Ugh, this is why I despise group projects.
All right, now we're talking. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? No problem. You're welcome, Hunter. So, what did you have in mind? Another project? What are we building today? Ready when you are, Hunter.
I may be hurt here. Just a little. Feel free to do that anytime. Yeah, you're gonna need the help.
How's it going, boss? Ready to get your hands greasy?
Tony, why did you bring all this equipment?
Really? The old stuff has a junkyard horked up in an 80s machine shop vibe. Why, were we supposed to vote on it?
No problem. But I would like to know how you managed to bring all this to the Abbey.
I was just taking up space in various warehouses, so I had it delivered.
How?
I carted it, crate by crate, through Limbo. Don't bring it up with Ilyana. I dropped a spectrometer off her glowy bridge. She's not happy. So, about this situation, I get it. We're bumping elbows. But you kids are doing good work here. Whatever you want to do, I'll support it. I'll, leave you to it.
Do not worry about me.
Robbie, huh? He's usually so laid back. I didn't think he'd have a problem.
I cannot speak for him. The two of you should work it out.
All right, I'll fix it. So, about this situation, I get it. We're bumping elbows. But you kids are doing good work here. Whatever you want to do, I'll support it.
The supplies are helpful, but we could have used a warning.
Yeah, I should have sent a message to your Sparks. My bad. I'll call a mulligan on this one.
What is a mulligan?
It's a... I'm gonna say it's a type of, carburetor.
Good to know.
So, about this situation, I get it. We're bumping elbows. But you kids are doing good work here. Whatever you want to do, I'll support it. I'll, leave you to it.
I spoke with Tony about the equipment. He says he wanted to support shop class.
That's all?
He believes he is helping. That is good enough for me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Look, you came here to make something. Don't keep Parker waiting. I guess I'll keep an eye on Tony. Make sure he doesn't do any crazy rich people stuff.
Like what?
We don't want to find a champagne waterfall in the break room, you know? Actually, that would be tight. Parker's waiting on you. I'll make sure Tony doesn't plate my tools in platinum or whatever.
He did not lie, but I am uncertain he told the whole truth.
Good to know. Look, you came here to make something. Don't keep Parker waiting.
Tony Stark always has a plan.
For shop class? I can't imagine what. Look, you came here to make something. Don't keep Parker waiting.
Did you know Tony planned to do this?
No. Did you?
Nah, but it sounds like his heart was in the right place. Now, it's time to build something cool. Another day for retooling. We have a few more ideas in the backlog if you want to check them out. Glad you cleared that up with Tony. Now we can get to work. All right, components. Let's see what you have for me.
Well, that went not poorly. And that's a decent prototype. Just needs refinement before you bring it to market.
You plan to sell it?
It's only an expression. Although... Nope, stopping right there. Catch you at the next one, boss.
Is that it for today?
I am ready to go.
That is good work. Well done.
Thanks.
Did the new equipment help?
Yeah, it really took the complexity out of how we used to do it.
He's right. It cut our time in half.
Good. I just want to pull my weight around here.
Well, you're definitely pulling a lot of weight. Almost all of it.
There's my hunter. Well, Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost farts anyway. Well, look at you. Who's the big gun now? You haven't been using any performance-enhancing drugs, have you? Thanks to the miracle of modern hellfire, we have a near-limitless power source that, for whatever reason, burns ice cold. So much for science, right? Most people only know me as the billionaire industrialist who occasionally saves the world at great personal risk and expense. In reality, I'm actually a very down-to-earth guy. Does this place smell funny to you? It's not the hellfire. There's something funky about here I just can't seem to place. All this time, I figured these flames were connected to some kind of underground caldera. Boy, was I wrong. I've probably built at least 50 Iron Man suits to varying degrees of completion. There's really no end to the combinations I can come up with. Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? How's that for quality workmanship?
I still can't believe Tony Stark is here. In the Abbey with us. Crazy, isn't it?
That is one way to describe him.
I mean, the guy's the richest, smartest dude on the entire planet. At least according to his website. I don't know. You think maybe he'd be able to do me a favor? You know, after we save the world, I mean.
As with anyone, Robbie, I would think it would depend on what exactly you are asking for.
Yeah, I know, but he's Tony Stark. People probably ask him for stuff all the time. I don't want to be that guy.
Those people do not fight by his side.
It's not even for me. It's for my brother Gabe. He's paralyzed from the waist down. The only wheelchair I can afford right now is not exactly the deluxe model. Was hoping Tony could maybe help build Gabe some upgrades when this is over. Repulsor beam's optional.
Stark is loud and foolish, but he has a good heart. Talk to him. If he can help your brother, I am sure he will.
Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, Hunter.
It's you and me, partner.
We should try that more often.
Probably still won't be enough, but you can try. I owe you one. That might have been one shot too many.
I'm here if you need me.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A mushroom?
Fascinating, isn't it? Some of the rarest species of flora I've ever seen. Carol says there are mushrooms growing in these woods that were thought extinct decades ago. And that tree over there? I'm pretty sure it just winked at me.
I did not realize you were so interested in nature, Tony.
Oh, I'm not. I have terrible allergies. I'm just petrified to be inside.
Tony.
I know. I'm sure it will be all fine in the end. I mean, look at us. First time I laid eyes on you, I assumed you were gonna swallow my soul. And now here we are, two friends enjoying a moment.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
You're right, of course. I'm just surprised you didn't work in a basilisk or giant spider or some other terrible monstrosity you've beheaded over the years.
Yes, I suppose your situation is not unlike unraveling the web of Rourg, the Spider King, one strand at a time.
And there it is. Well, I suppose it's time to get back to the old Abbey before Caretaker sicks the hounds of hell on us. Well, hound.
Are you sure? I could stay outside longer if...
No, I'm good. Better, in fact. Owe you one. Besides, that tree I mentioned that winked at me before, I think it just took a few steps closer.
Tony, I cannot believe I am saying this. The first time I saw a Dread Maiden, I screamed in terror.
Really? I would not have guessed that. How did you overcome said terror?
I beheaded it.
Oh, of course. I'm sure there's a lesson there that will haunt me in my dreams tonight. Well, I suppose it's time to get back to the old Abbey before Caretaker sicks the hounds of hell on us. Well...
A 3-century-old demon hunter and a technological wonder man of the sky. Who could have imagined it?
I appreciate the sentiment, Hunter, but let's never say the words wonder and man in comparison to me again. He's never getting that spark. Well, I suppose it's time to get back to the old Abbey before Caretaker sicks the hounds of hell on us. Well, hound.
Are you sure? I could stay outside longer if...
No, I'm good. Better, in fact. Owe you one. Besides, that tree I mentioned that winked at me before, I think it just took a few steps closer.
Steve and I are holding down the fort here, alone, and given my condition, I'm just not myself.
Yeah, 'cause that's a new problem for you.
Shut up, Tony.
Next time we visit the tower, I'll give you the grand tour.
You may need to clean up a bit first.
Kind of relieve the hulks on hiatus. Otherwise, we'd need all new furniture. Sorry I'm late. Sensors got your energy signature confused with a flock of radioactive pigeons. It's a New York thing. Incoming rockets, watch out!
Glad you're all getting acquainted out there, but if you could focus your attention on those Hydra soldiers, that'd be great. I'll work on getting the defenses back online, but you're on your own until then.
I could probably do that a little faster. I did design the system.
We don't have time for your ego right now, Tony.
Just an observation.
Hydra really did a number on these systems. And what happened to the failsafe? Did you even have any? I'm not sure I'd brag about these designs if I were you, Tony.
Oh, well, let me know when Banner Industries releases your model, and I'll be sure to take a look.
Closer. Power distribution is coming back online. Should be able to reactivate the... Wait, what? Why are those even connected?
But we don't have time for your ego, Tony. The gunships are targeting us with rockets. Quickly, to the top of the tower.
Huh. Maybe we will survive this battle unscathed.
Never, ever say that.
That's pretty much Hero 101. Lucky for us, the one person on Earth who knows it is right here. Okay, capital H-U-L-K...
Tony, tell me your super secret code is not Hulk Smash.
Don't be ridiculous. It's Hulk Smash 1234. Transmitting now.
Got it.
Bruce, getting quiet down there.
I'm a little busy. Perhaps if you could stop the hail of rockets from slamming into the facility, I could stabilize the highly explosive reactor.
Yeesh, always so touchy.
Sentimentality gets us killed. And don't think for a second that Lilith doesn't know how to exploit that.
Let's be real. We all know what's going to happen with Banner and Lilith, and it rhymes with the word sulk. And when Banner gets sulky, whoever he hurts is going to be on Tony's hands.
Lilith has a Hulk now. And here I thought we were in the shit before.
Now that Banner has turned all evil scientist, I'm worried about what he'll do to Wanda.
I don't want to think about it. I just want her home.
Hashtag Who Avenges the Avengers is trending on social media. Midnight Suns, that's who.
Man, I never thought Dr. Banner's mind could get hacked. Poor guy.
Poor Wanda.
Don't worry. We'll get them back. Both of them.
It doesn't really matter what Tony could have done. We must live with it.
I get where Tony's coming from. If a Midnight Sun turned vampire, well, let's just say I don't want to think about our friends being cursed to that life.
I've always heard I need to check on Aunt May. Can somebody, I don't know, astral project me to Queens? I trust Tony. Most of the time, he always has a plan, and when he doesn't, he always makes a plan. Sometimes. I have an idea to get Lilith to release Banner. It's based on this really old movie. But we need an old priest and a young priest.
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Not talking about it won't make it less real. Banner has betrayed us and the tower has fallen. As Lilith rises, we fall.
We were always so worried about the damage the Hulk could do. Quietly cheered to ourselves when we thought he might be gone for good. We never once considered what Banner's mind is capable of, unhinged. I should have seen this coming.
Beating yourself up will not bring the tower back. I should know. I've been where you are now, spending countless hours blaming myself for the loss of the sanctum for Wanda.
Yeah? Well, maybe you didn't blame yourself enough. Some of us don't shrug off our failures so casually.
I know you're angry, but if you're looking for a punching bag, may I suggest using the one in the yard and not me?
There you go again, throwing in the towel before the fight is over.
You're the only one who's fighting. Now take it outside, Tony. I've had enough. I fear the loss of his tower might break Tony. I wish I could comfort him, but alas, I fear he's tired of me. Perhaps you will have better luck reaching him. None can foresee the role Banner has yet to play. Perhaps Banner still may prove an ally before the end. Banner and Hulk are but two pieces in this mosaic. To eradicate one eradicates the other.
Well, this isn't good.
Hey, Hunter, you haven't seen Tony around, have you? I thought he might want to talk after what happened out there. It's not his fault.
While he often mocks my mastery of the arcane arts, I'm worried Tony's doubt will erode his confidence. We need Iron Man, Hunter. Please check on Tony. Tony will no doubt want to do a careful inventory of the tower to figure out exactly what it is Crossbones made off with.
Well, you know my thoughts on the matter.
Yes, Sarah, but not everyone's like you. Some of us find it a little difficult to shoot at our friends.
I don't know what Tony was expecting. Saving the world requires making painfully difficult decisions.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. I think he made the right call.
Should I be questioning your judgment too, Carol?
Look at the alternative. Let's say Tony took the shot. Perfect bullseye. Bruce is a goner. Nothing but gamma dust. Tony would be broken in ways none of us can fix. Practically gone as well. We can't afford to lose Tony, and we shouldn't give up on Bruce. We owe him more than that.
I hope you're right, because what's done is done. And we'll all feel the consequences, whatever they may be. Tony Stark let sentimentality stay his hand. I fear we may experience painful repercussions from Tony's softer side. In battle, we must make sacrifices.
Let me guess. You're here to tell me I screwed up, that I should have taken the shot at Banner when I had the chance. Go ahead, Hunter. What are you waiting for? Say it. Tell me I screwed up.
You did not do anything wrong, Tony. You just could not bring yourself to kill your comrade.
I was weak. I let my love for him get in the way.
No, Tony. Your loyalty and empathy are strengths, not weaknesses.
The hell they are. They blinded me to what was actually going on. Damn it, why didn't I see Bruce slipping away? I should have known something was going on with him. All the red flags were there, and I ignored them. Some grand genius I am. I have 3 masters, a PhD from MIT, and I sat at the helm of one of the planet's greatest companies, but I couldn't even see what was screaming right in front of my face. How did I let him play me like that?
Banner did not fool just you. He fooled us all.
Yeah, well, if anyone here should be foolproof, it should be me.
You are not the first brilliant man Lilith has deceived. We are not in control anymore, Tony. No one is safe. No fortress impenetrable. Not now. With my mother emboldening Hydra forces, there is nothing she cannot touch.
You know, this little pep talk isn't really working for me.
Then perhaps I should take my leave.
Yeah, you do that, boss. Leave.
The position Lilith put you in was impossible. No one should have to make a choice like that.
But isn't that our job, Hunter? To make impossible choices at critical moments? That's what we Avengers do. We make the tough calls for the greater good. And I failed.
You must understand, Tony. There was no escaping failure this time.
Damn it, why didn't I see Bruce slipping away? I should have known something was going on with him. All the red flags were there, and I ignored them. Some grand genius I am. I have 3 masters, a PhD from MI-freaking-T, and I sat at the helm of one of the planet's greatest companies, but I couldn't even see what was screaming right in front of my face. How did I let him play me like that?
I suggest taking a moment to just breathe. It will help you get clarity.
No, Hunter, you take a moment. I've got clarity on this. Thank you. And it's clear to me that what happened was my fault.
We are not in control anymore, Tony. No one is safe. No fortress impenetrable. Not now. With my mother emboldening Hydra forces, there is nothing she cannot touch.
You know, this little pep talk isn't really working for me.
Then perhaps I should take my leave.
Yeah, you do that, boss. Leave.
Repercussions from Tony's softer side.
Let me guess. You're here to tell me I screwed up, that I should have taken the shot at Banner when I had the chance. Go ahead, Hunter. What are you waiting for? Say it. Tell me I screwed up.
Yes, you failed, Tony. You should have taken down Banner when you had a chance, but you let your emotions get in your way.
I know. I messed up. I just didn't have the heart to kill him. He was my friend. I loved him like a brother. Damn it, why didn't I see Bruce slipping away? I should have known something was going on with him. All the red flags were there, and I ignored them. Some grand genius I am. I have 3 masters, a PhD from MI-freaking-T, and I sat at the helm of one of the planet's greatest companies, but I couldn't even see what was screaming right in front of my face. How did I let him play me like that?
Your own intellectual pride allowed him to play you.
My intellectual pride? Just what the hell are you getting at?
Lilith used your arrogance against you.
Arrogance? How dare you?
I dare because I have to. We are not in control anymore, Tony. No one is safe. No fortress impenetrable. Not now. With my mother emboldening Hydra forces, there is nothing she cannot touch.
You know, this little pep talk isn't really working for me.
Then perhaps I should take my leave.
Yeah, you do that, boss. Leave.
In battle, we must make sacrifices.
Aliens, clones, rampant AIs devised by my own hand. Never foresaw demons. We just finished installing a new arc-powered central air cooling system with individual zone control. The Human Torch is going to be devastated. Pepper Potts warned me she wouldn't bail me out if I broke another Avengers building. Where am I going to get another iconic skyscraper? It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free sparring partners for you. If they were smart, they'd start charging for these sessions. Hydra probably thought they were going to do okay this time, till they ran into you. Have you always been so clingy? I know I'm interesting. I'm just wondering what it is you're so interested in. Must have been easy for you to pass the time in that crypt of yours. You're natural when it comes to spacing out. At least you don't talk much. It's one of your more admirable qualities. You mind if I use you as an armor stand? I mean, as long as you're doing it anyway. There has to be some way I can channel this behavior into something useful. Why don't you go play with that dog of yours? She did wait 300 years for you. Are you having problems with your depth perception? They blew up my tower. My tower! Years of R&D. Lost. And all the memories. So, what's new with Hydra this morning? Wait, don't tell me. I can already imagine Crossbones with his feet up in my corner executive suite using our gamma accelerator as his own personal quantum space heater.
Don't worry, Tony. We'll get your tower back.
Oh, I know we will. I'm just worried about how much it's going to cost to fumigate the place once we do. There are 93 floors in that tower. That's a lot of barrels of bug spray.
Glad to see your spirits are up.
Caretaker finally furnished this place with an espresso machine. I am ready for anything.
Good to hear, because the way things are going, anything could happen next.
The more the merrier, right? We can use all the help we can get, especially if they're willing to live in this place. Oh hey, did you tell our new member about the tattoo? No? I thought we were all getting matching tattoos. I'm sure Caretaker has another ratty mattress around here somewhere. We could have set up shop at my place in the city. It's not as creepy, but at least the taco place delivers. Well, look at you. Who's the big gun now? I get that it actually is a yard, but calling it the yard makes it sound like we're being incarcerated here. I didn't spend my childhood training to be a demon hunter, but I was enrolled at MIT when I was only 15. I know a little something about the pressure to succeed. You haven't been using any performance-enhancing drugs, have you? Ever seen an armored combat suit do a backwards crab walk across your ceiling at 3 a.m.? Definitely not part of my original programming. Well, now that we're pals, I guess I can let you in on some of the secrets behind my success. Step 1 is being born with a genius brain. Step 2, millions of dollars, preferably inherited. There's a distinct lack of CO2 in the atmosphere around here. My suit took some convincing before it would actually believe we were still on Earth. You're probably at least a Mark 8 by now, maybe a Mark 9 depending on the combat specialization. I'd say you're about average superhero power level at this point, based on my vast field experience, of course. I can see why Blade gravitates towards this area. There's something almost gladiatorial about it. A strong family name is always a safe bet for any company, but Circuits Maximus did have a certain je ne sais quoi. Well, I tend to focus on cardio. You don't really need brute strength when you've got a fusion-powered exoskeleton at your disposal. We could have set up shop at my place in the city. It's not as creepy, but at least the taco place delivers.
How are you, Carol?
Better than Tony. Poor guy. I hate seeing him beat himself up over Banner. I mean, every option was some Faustian flavor of crap. Would you have been able to take the shot? Because I don't think I could have.
I do not have it in me to kill someone I loved either.
No offense, but I actually don't buy that, Hunter. You did kill your mother when it came down to it, didn't you?
That was not a choice.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scratch at that scab. It's just, I do think you are probably a tad more comfortable with going to the dark side to get the job done than we are.
Dark side? I have given my life to preserving the angels of our better natures.
I'm not trying to be judgmental. We need ruthless soldiers like you in battles like this to do the things the rest of us aren't comfortable doing. I should really check in on Tony at some point today. See you around.
I do not know what I would have done if put in Tony's unfortunate position.
Yeah, that makes two of us. It's so easy to criticize someone's decisions from afar with, I would have done this or I would have done that, self-righteous crap. Truth is, none of us can ever honestly say what we would do in a situation until we're in it.
Agreed.
It's refreshing to talk to someone around here who doesn't pretend to have all the answers for a change. Well, I should really check in on Tony at some point today. See you around.
You, Carol.
Better than Tony. Poor guy. I hate seeing him beat himself up over Banner. I mean, every option was some Faustian flavor of crap. Would you have been able to take the shot? Because I don't think I could have.
I would not have hesitated to have taken that shot at Banner.
Easy for you to say. He wasn't your friend. You didn't really know him.
It would not have mattered. We cannot let our friendships become liabilities.
Woof. Remind me not to make room for you at my table in the cafeteria.
Table? Cafeteria?
Never mind, Hunter. It's a joke for people who actually have friends. Speaking of, I should really check in on Tony at some point today. See you around.
No demons to report here, boss. There's my Hunter. You're looking well, Chief. What's up, Sunshine?
Did you get her anything?
Gift card?
Tony!
What do you get the Queen of Limbo?
If he doesn't know, how was I supposed to guess? I prefer smaller parties. My last birthday had 2,000 guests.
How do you know thousands of people?
I wouldn't say I know them. Most of them are business flunkies, glad-handers, general hangers-on. Half the night I'm shaking hands and managing expectations. I spend so much time as Mr. Stark, I'm lucky if I get to be Tony.
Birthdays are better with people who know you.
I'm coming around to it. Not that I plan to invent a worldwide crisis next year to have a cozy birthday party. Although... No, I shouldn't.
$2,000 guests? What do you do with all the presents?
No presents. I don't even know how to shop for me. Don't let Steve turn this into a dance party, unless you're hot to foxtrot. I prefer smaller parties. My last birthday had 2,000 guests.
How do you know thousands of people?
I wouldn't say I know them. Most of them are business flunkies, glad-handers, general hangers-on. Half the night I'm shaking hands and managing expectations. I spend so much time as Mr. Stark, I'm lucky if I get to be Tony.
Those people are nothing to you. Why coddle them?
You have a point. Doesn't always need to be so sharp. Happy birthday? So is this a normal thing with her, or...
Mr. Stark.
Ms. Caretaker? Ma'am?
I would appreciate you not making light of the situation.
Aw, that's kind of my thing.
For the love of...
But that's not what I was doing.
Go on.
I understand the irony of an Avenger... Okay, of me personally saying this aloud, but this is no time for teammates to fight one another.
What do you propose?
A scapegoat. If magic needs to focus her anger on anyone, I can be...
An asshole?
I was going to say myself turned up to 11, but that works.
A gracious offer, but Ileana would never take the bait.
Well, I can be some pretty obnoxious bait. Have you seen me crash award shows?
You pale in comparison to the one she truly hates.
And who is that?
Her business to share.
Poor you have some frosting on your, Oh, never mind. You got it. Are you really going to chase the birthday girl through a hellish dimension she completely controls?
I cannot do nothing. If there is a chance, I will bring her back.
Oh, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm documenting the weirdest birthday party I've ever attended. Hey, if you take too long, I call dibs on your cake. If we can scavenge some off the ceiling.
If you want an adventure, you are welcome to go in my place.
Nope. All you. My suit isn't rated for other planes of existence. Hey, if you take too long, I call dibs on your cake. If we can scavenge some off the ceiling.
Without her, we cannot run missions.
Oh, I get it. That's why I never upset my helicopter pilot, especially since I designed it. The pilot, I mean, it's a robot. Hey, if you take too long, I call dibs on your cake. If we can scavenge some off the ceiling. Avoid all the monsters, boss. Strange tells me their teeth have teeth. Some Hydra lieutenant is probably enjoying the view from my executive suite right now. They turned me down last time I asked for a tour of NORAD, but I guess this is close enough. Well, look at you. Who's the big gun now? You haven't been using any performance-enhancing drugs, have you? You're probably at least a Mark 8 by now, maybe.
Tony, why do you name everything after yourself?
Well, you seem like a bright person. Why don't you tell me?
Because you love seeing your name, and love everyone else seeing your name.
Ouch, that hurts, boss. Do you really think that little of me? I explained the naming thing in one of my Tony talks.
Because you are accountable for what you make.
Exactly. It's the mark of my trade. Whatever I make has to live up to the family name, or I won't release it.
The family name?
Yeah, this all started as a mom and pop, run by my mom and pop. I have to honor their memory, and this helps me do it.
So the names are all for them?
Most. I slap my first name on the pure vanity projects. Helps keep me humble when they inevitably fail.
Can you give me an example?
Tony Tunes. Once vinyl came back, I really did think people would want a portable record player. The thing didn't skip. I went snowboarding with the Carmina Burana blasting in my ears.
So why did it fail?
Well, records are huge. You'd have to wear it like a backpack. And they're roughly 45 minutes of music, so you'd hear the same music on repeat. The only place you can find it now is one of those British spy flicks. $3 million in product placement bought us 3 seconds in the background. There has to be a next time. Let's do it soon, boss.
I do not have time to figure it out.
You mean you don't have time to think?
Come on, tell me.
You're breaking up, Hunter. Try back later. Well, I had a blast. Hope you did too. So, you've been dead?
Yes.
What's on the other side?
Of death?
Yes, blazing trumpets, fiery pits, Thor's backyard. Where did you end up?
I have no memory of the time between my death and my resurrection.
Oh, come on. There must have been something. A gate? A loom? Maybe you were in a possum for a while?
I am sorry. I do not remember.
It's not your fault. I have a betting pool going on which religion was, right. I was really hoping you could give me an edge.
I guess you will have to figure it out for yourself.
Let's hope that's in many, many years.
The barking was endless. Wagging tails stretched to the horizon. But after my death, I learned that all dogs really do go to...
I'm going to stop you right there, boss. See if Corgius was not on my afterlife bingo card. I have a betting pool going on which religion was, right. I was really hoping you could give me an edge.
After my death, the only thing I remember was... no.
What do you mean, no? You can't just stop. This is the answer to an unanswerable question, so don't know me, Hunter.
I heard a voice.
What did it say?
I do not remember, but...
But what?
For the first time, I truly understood fear.
And that's when Tony decided to not die. I have a betting pool going on which religion was, right. I was really hoping you could give me an edge.
I guess you will have to figure it out for yourself.
Let's hope that's in many, many years. Well, I had a blast. Hope you did too. I never catch anything but tiny sunfish. That was one heck of a charcuterie board, right, Hunter? Wow. So that's what a bay-breasted Tennessee warbler looks like. Neat. For a recently animated corpse who's missed a few centuries of culture, you're a good hang. I thought you'd be stuck in the past, but that was fun. Let's do it again. Yeah, after we stop Chthon from devouring Earth. Well, it seems like neither of us is a Picasso.
And here I thought we were finally starting to trust each other.
They went behind our backs. Nearly cost us everything.
They were trying to save their friend, like any of us would do.
Please, I would never do anything that reckless.
Do you even hear the words coming out of your mouth anymore?
I would never do anything that reckless, given the stakes.
Really?
Okay, fine. I would never do anything that reckless today.
I give that a solid maybe.
FYI, everybody at Stark Industries would be upset with what you did. Me, not so much. I know us grown-ups are busy looking at other things, but I'm open to young upstart disruptors, disrupting. Caretaker's got a point, though. We have to concentrate our efforts in the same direction. I want my banner back. I want my Wanda back. One way or another, I'm going to get them. Lilith can't keep stealing my friends. It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free sparring partners for you. If they were smart, they'd start charging for these sessions. Hydra probably thought they were going to do okay this time, till they ran into you. To snap Lilith's hold on Banner, we're going to have to get creative. Look, whatever you and the Dream Team got up to last night with your sneak-out thing, I told you, I don't care. The only thing that matters is figuring out Lilith's plan and throwing all the monkey wrenches at it. So much is at stake, Hunter. I don't have to tell you that. I'd also like my friends back. Speaking of friends and backs, can we get on the same page here? We decide as a group when to go gallivanting off into Lilith's strongholds. You all could have been killed. Or worse, turned into ghosts and sent back to haunt me. Well, look at you. Who's the big gun now? Practice keeps the rotator cuffs limber. Hunter, buddy, talk to me. All I'm saying is that it's never a good thing when the prophesized savior of yore blows up.
Yes, the Venom creature's alien nature continues to plague all of us.
I've seen you take on a Skrull army, hurl Thanos into a moon, make Galactus smile. They're all aliens too, last I checked. Something else is going on here, and you know it. We just gotta find out what and why. Still with me, oh magnificent one?
Yes, I'm simply silently agreeing with you.
Oh, whoa, wait, you what? Wow. I got nothing.
There's no need to be coy, Hunter. I've seen my fair share of embarrassing side effects. Unwanted hair growth, growing third eyes, uncontrollable flagellation. Nothing shocks me anymore, except for Tony's night terrors and chronic bedwetting.
Hunter, boy, am I glad to see you. Things were starting to get more awkward than usual around here. Glad to see you back on your feet again. Strange and I tried to stop by for a little house call while you were out, but turns out your dog is part flamethrower.
She is very protective.
That's one word for it. Listen, I know you're probably hearing all sorts of comments after your last tango with Venom. For what it's worth, we both just wanted to say that we don't think you should get within 50 light years of that thing until we sort out what the hell's going on between you two.
Now you sound like Caretaker.
Now, if I was Caretaker, I would work in some life lesson about fighting a four-headed Wendigo while shooting fire from my eyes. I'm just stating the facts.
Which are?
That you and this monster don't mix very well. Seeing as how he seems to have swallowed half the city, I think we're going to have to do something about that if we're going to stop Lilith and save the world.
You have a point.
Look, Strange and I have been studying pieces of that symbiote ever since this nightmare began. Problem is, the further they get from the source, the more their molecular structure changes, which basically renders them useless to us. In zombie movie terms, I need a sample from Patient Zero, the old slimeball himself.
Venom.
Or Eddie, if you talk to Peter. Either way, that's our guy. We get a sample from him, somehow maintain its molecular integrity long enough for Strange and I to poke around at it, and, well, we're in business.
To do what exactly?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we could try and solve that you exploding when you fight him problem for starters, then go from there.
I like the sound of that.
Good. Calling it my symbiote sampler for now. Hey, I ran out of acronyms, okay? Stage 1 in stopping our symbiote nightmare once and for all. Meet me over by ye old anvil over there and we can get started. Oh, you're not afraid of needles, right?
Needles?
Forget I asked.
How does the old saying go? Slash me once, shame on you. Slash me twice.
Couldn't have said it better. It's like I'm talking to a living meme.
I would hope not. The last meme was killed during the Great Culling. Their mimic abilities made them one of the deadliest threats of the old world.
Right. Let's get back to fighting the giant alien slime monster. Look, Strange and I have been studying pieces of that symbiote ever since this nightmare began. Problem is, the further they get from the source, the more their molecular structure changes, which basically renders them useless to us. In zombie movie terms, I need a sample from Patient Zero, the old slime ball himself.
Venom.
Or Eddie, if you talk to Peter. Either way, that's our guy. We get a sample from him, somehow maintain its molecular integrity long enough for Strange and I to poke around at it, and, well, we're in business.
Let me guess. You have a new gadget in mind for the task.
Gadget? No, not a gadget. Plans for a groundbreaking device to solve this insurmountable problem and keep you from exploding next time you fight the indestructible monster? You betcha.
I like where this is going.
Good. Calling it my symbiote sampler for now. Hey, I ran out of acronyms, okay? Stage 1 in stopping our symbiote nightmare once and for all. Meet me over by ye old anvil over there and we can get started. Oh, you're not afraid of needles, right?
Needles?
Forget I asked. Strange and I tried to stop by for a little house call while you were out, but turns out your dog is part flamethrower.
She is very protective.
That's one word for it. Listen, I know you're probably hearing all sorts of comments after your last tango with Venom. For what it's worth, we both just wanted to say that we don't think you should get within 50 light years of that thing until we sort out what the hell's going on between you two.
This venom creature stands between me and the prophecy. Destiny demands he fall by my hand.
Seems like Destiny's hit list just keeps on growing for you. How about you let some of us other heroes slay a mystical dragon or two? Look, Strange and I have been studying pieces of that symbiote ever since this nightmare began. Problem is, the further they get from the source, the more their molecular structure changes, which basically renders them useless to us. In zombie movie terms, I need a sample from Patient Zero, the old slime ball himself.
Venom.
Or Eddie, if you talk to Peter. Either way, that's our guy. We get a sample from him, somehow maintain its molecular integrity long enough for Strange and I to poke around at it, and, well, we're in business.
Could you not just laser him and end the problem for good?
Now, everyone's a scientist these days. Look, I know this thing has given you a proverbial, if not actual, black eye or two lately, but don't forget, there's a man underneath all that monster. I don't take my lasering lightly. Besides, it wouldn't work anyway. We've hit that thing with the best that technology and magic has to offer, and it just keeps coming back for more. We need to understand what makes it tick to stop it. Not to mention keep you from blowing up again anytime soon.
On that, I agree.
Good. Calling it my symbiote sampler for now. Hey, I ran out of acronyms, okay? Stage 1 in stopping our symbiote nightmare once and for all. Meet me over by ye old anvil over there and we can get started. Oh, you're not afraid of needles, right?
Needles?
Forget I asked. Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. Heard you walked away from a kaboom. You didn't look back, did you? Superheroes don't look back at explosions. They just keep on walking. It's a pro tip for you. Spider-Man told me symbiotes like the taste of people. He also told me that if you feel the urge to visit a barber, maybe hold off until we run some tests. Cool? Nobody doubts you, Hunter. It's Lilith and Hydra. And the symbiote. Oh, and Banner and Wanda that we don't trust. But you're golden, Hunter. I am telling the truth. We're good. Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost farts anyway. Can you pretty please get the symbiote research going? Pretty please? Hunter, hope you're not developing a taste for human flesh.
And you are certain it will hold?
We wouldn't be standing here if I wasn't. You two focus on the creature. I will worry about the collar.
Haven't really seen Blade since he got back from the sewer.
Carrying Hunter home on his back.
He's still outside. Being extra broody. Maybe you should talk with him.
Good idea. I'll go with you if you like.
All I'm saying is the tower's lost. We're no closer to breaking through Slimerama's sanctum shield, and our exalted chosen one just woke up and is listening to our every word. It's great to see you on your feet again, boss.
This is the first book club I've been to that didn't devolve into a knockdown, drag-out fight.
Must have been some book club.
A few years back, Bruce and Tony started an Avengers literature circle. First book chosen was Banner's favorite. Tony hated it, said it was the worst poetry he'd ever read, that a mascara-blinded lab monkey could have written it better. I still don't know what that means. Turned out, it wasn't Banner's favorite book. It was Hulk's.
Oh no.
We lost 2 floors of Avengers Tower before he calmed down.
What happened next?
Black Widow invoked the "this is why we can't have nice things" rule and banned book clubs from meeting at the tower.
Peter, what's wrong? Stark and Strange are deciding what to do about Eddie. You think they'd ask, the only guy who gets what Eddie's going through.
That sucks, dude. You okay?
I'm fine. It's Eddie I'm worried about, as well as the rest of you. But I guess I'm not qualified to handle this because I'm not an Avenger.
Men that powerful think they have all the answers.
Well, they're making a big mistake leaving the Venom expert out of their plan to stop Venom. I know how to get through to him, and how to keep him from hurting anyone. I'd never forgive myself if that happened.
You tell him, Peter.
Maybe I will.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Here you are, Hunter. 1 symbiote sampler, hot off the old demonic presses.
That is not what I expected.
Yes, I for one am not going anywhere near that thing.
You're a doctor. Don't tell me you're afraid of a little needle.
That is most certainly not a needle.
Well, you say tomato, I say 1 gamma-infused arc-powered laser tomato. Either way, we're good to go. Now we just have to get close enough to Venom to use it.
And I suppose you have a plan for that too.
Actually, I don't. Been too busy wrangling our friendly Forge demon while ignoring Strange's advice in order to build a one-of-a-kind gamma-powered symbiote extractor that burns hot enough to pierce the sun. But basically, we just need to stick the pointy end in him and let the device do the rest. Once we jab that thing, the symbiote will be extracted and stored within the chamber. The fluid inside should maintain the sample's molecular integrity indefinitely. I based it on the saliva he left on you during that last round.
I see. And does Spider-Man, Peter, think it will actually work?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I've kind of been keeping him out of the loop on this one. Look, Peter's a great kid, with a big heart. He looks at Venom and he doesn't see the same mucus monster we do. All he sees is Eddie Brock. From what he's told me, the 2 of them weren't exactly best friends before the symbiote got thrown into the mix. But that doesn't matter to Peter. It's not going to be easy to get that sample. We'll have to get real close. I know Peter would give anything, including his own life, to save Eddie. Guess I just don't want to see him distracted when the time comes. Look what happened to me with Bruce.
Right or wrong, what happened with Banner happened. You need to focus on the future.
I am doing that by trying to find a way to keep that thing from destroying you, not to mention Parker.
Tony.
Sorry, boss. Clearly, I'm still working through a few things. Guess my therapist can add another chapter to the book she will inevitably write about me. End of the day, we gotta find Venom first before any of this matters. Given his symbiote is happily sliming its way across the 5 boroughs, it's gonna be hard getting any kind of reading on him with conventional means, as in the non-demonically possessed kind. Thankfully, there's always Auntie Caretaker and her magic mirror. I'd check in with her. Talk to you soon, Hunter.
How exactly would I use this thing?
Works the same as any other needle. If your needle was hotter than molten lava and could pierce the sun, just stick the pointy end in him and let the device do the rest. Once we jab that thing, the symbiote will be extracted and stored within the chamber. The fluid inside should maintain the sample's molecular integrity indefinitely. I based it on the saliva he left on you during that last round.
I see. And does Spider-Man, Peter, think it will actually work?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I've kind of been keeping him out of the loop on this one. Look, Peter's a great kid, with a big heart. He looks at Venom and he doesn't see the same mucus monster we do. All he sees is Eddie Brock. From what he's told me, the two of them weren't exactly best friends before the symbiote got thrown into the mix. But that doesn't matter to Peter. It's not going to be easy to get that sample. We'll have to get real close. I know Peter would give anything, including his own life, to save Eddie. Guess I just don't want to see him distracted when the time comes. Look what happened to me with Bruce.
Venom is not Banner, Tony, and Peter is not you.
Well, that's the point. I look at Peter and I see, well, maybe the person I could have been if I didn't let money, fame, and my dad's war profiteering get the best of me. Maybe I just want to keep the kid a kid for as long as possible.
Tony.
End of the day, we gotta find Venom first before any of this matters. Given his symbiote is happily sliming its way across the 5 boroughs, it's gonna be hard getting any kind of reading on him with conventional means, as in the non-demonically possessed kind. Thankfully, there's always Auntie Caretaker and her magic mirror. I'd check in with her. Talk to you soon, Hunter.
I am not sure I am comfortable using this device.
I know, it's not a magic ring or an enchanted meat cleaver. Think of it like a flaming sword, only in this case it's a highly sophisticated, one-of-a-kind gamma-powered symbiote extractor that burns hot enough to pierce the sun. You just stick the pointy end in him and let the device do the rest. Once we jab that thing, the symbiote will be extracted and stored within the chamber. The fluid inside should maintain the sample's molecular integrity indefinitely. I based it on the saliva he left on you during that last round.
I see. And does Spider-Man, Peter, think it will actually work?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I've kind of been keeping him out of the loop on this one. Look, Peter's a great kid, with a big heart. He looks at Venom and he doesn't see the same mucus monster we do. All he sees is Eddie Brock. From what he's told me, the two of them weren't exactly best friends before the symbiote got thrown into the mix. But that doesn't matter to Peter. It's not going to be easy to get that sample. We'll have to get real close. I know Peter would give anything, including his own life, to save Eddie. Guess I just don't want to see him distracted when the time comes. Look what happened to me with Bruce.
But you know I will not be distracted.
Well, they don't call you the healer, do they, Hunter? You'll get the job done. And if we can keep Peter from becoming old Slimeball's next afternoon snack, even better. Just need to get you ramped up on this thing. We'll start with something called the on switch.
Tony.
Just kidding, you're a natural at this stuff. Your Superlink profile's already trending. Natural. Yes, that is perfect. All natural. Hey, what do you say to your own organic Stark Drive drink line?
That is not what I meant.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't mean I'm wrong on any of this. End of the day, we gotta find Venom first before any of this matters. Given his symbiote is happily sliming its way across the 5 boroughs, it's going to be hard getting any kind of reading on him with conventional means, as in the non-demonically possessed kind. Thankfully, there's always Auntie Caretaker and her magic mirror. I'd check in with her. Talk to you soon, Hunter. What have you got for me, boss? I say the magic word. These should definitely give you an edge. How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Readings are good. These should definitely give you an edge. Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Starting coil extraction process. These should definitely give you an edge. All I'm saying is the tower's lost. We're no closer to breaking through Slimerama's sanctum shield, and our exalted chosen one just woke up and is listening to our every word. It's great to see you on your feet again, boss. Got more coil for me? Sure thing. Get started. What can I say except you're welcome?
What is the deal with you and Tony?
He's gone too far. I'm not backing down until I get an apology.
I meant in general. What are you talking about?
He walked out of the bathroom holding my shampoo. He just handed it to me and said, thanks.
So?
So he never asked to borrow it.
You could always take his soap. See how he likes it.
I'm not looking for payback, just an apology.
Oh.
Yeah, Tony escalates when you push him. We grouse at each other, but Tony and Banner, they fight.
Well, if you were any good, you wouldn't have to be a mercenary. I just hope you've got health insurance. That should help. Hey, watch the paint job. Didn't I see you wrestling down in Tijuana once? I swear it was you.
No retreat!
That's not supposed to happen. Let's just get this over with, scumbag. I'm gonna melt your face if you keep that up. Oh, big deal. Now where's the one that hit me? I bet you've heard nothing but Ringing Venom's Liberty Bell jokes. Nice work out there, Hunter. The sample you delivered is super promising. Come see us tomorrow in the Forge. History is not my thing, but Hunter, the Liberty Bell. Did you crack it? You got me the last little drops of venom that I need to finish building you something fancy. Oh, Hunter? Glad the friendly neighborhood webhead is okay. I'm protective of him. Thanks for keeping Spider-Man spidering around. It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free sparring partners for you. If they were smart, they'd start charging for these sessions. Hey! If I didn't know you better, I'd think you were just a really bad pickpocket. Hunter, let's catch up.
How is the sample analysis going?
Oh, you mean the vial of demonic alien goo Peter took out of poor Eddie. That sample analysis?
That is the one.
In a word, gross. But a fascinating kind of gross. This symbiote exists as a whole at the molecular level. Every atom of it is a self-sustaining, slimy little entity in and of itself. Yet when the molecules bond, they undergo a change state that can only be described as something out of abstract expressionism, and I can see your eyes glazing over right now.
I am just trying to keep up with your brilliance. It is a lot of information to process.
Oh, it's true. My brain has a lot more RAM than the average bear. Sometimes I forget that not everyone's working from the same knowledge base and CPU power as I am. I'll skip over the biology lesson and get to the point. I think we can use Venom's slime sample as the basis of a suit.
Like a Venom suit?
No, not like Venom. No symbiosis. It would exist as an anti-symbiote, to protect you the next time you two meet. Think of it as a kind of armor. Strange and I are working on a design right now. Give me 24 hours, and I think you'll be very pleased.
I am sure this makes sense to you, but try to remember I am not from this time. I am still getting used to the idea of lights that turn on when you flip a switch.
Right. I will slow down a bit, skip the science babble, and get right to the point. I think we can use Venom's slime sample as the basis of a suit.
Like a Venom suit?
No, not like Venom. No symbiosis. It would exist as an anti-symbiote, to protect you the next time you two meet. Think of it as a kind of armor. Strange and I are working on a design right now. Give me 24 hours, and I think you'll be very pleased. The hunter stalks its prey.
How is the sample analysis going?
Oh, you mean the vial of demonic alien goo Peter took out of poor Eddie. That sample analysis?
That is the one.
In a word, gross. But a fascinating kind of gross. This symbiote exists as a whole at the molecular level. Every atom of it is a self-sustaining, slimy little entity in and of itself. Yet when the molecules bond, they undergo a change state that can only be described as something out of abstract expressionism, and I can see your eyes glazing over right now.
Just tell me how all this will help me kill Venom.
Well, Hunter, we don't kill anyone. That's not what we do. If anyone should be worried about getting killed, it's you. You can't even be in the same room with Venom without, boom. But this changes all that.
How?
I think we can use Venom's slime sample as the basis of a suit.
Like a Venom suit?
No, not like Venom. No symbiosis. It would exist as an anti-symbiote, to protect you the next time you two meet. Think of it as a kind of armor. Strange and I are working on a design right now. Give me 24 hours, and I think you'll be very pleased. Hunt, do us a favor and prioritize that research. I better be careful the next time we spar. You might break my suit. We could have set up shop at my place in the city. It's not as creepy, but at least the taco place delivers. We are finally getting some decent tech down here. Great job last night, Rip Van Winkle.
There are some more wards I could place on it if I can just get time.
I think it's as ready as it's ever going to be.
Really? Did we do it? Is it ready?
We did it, buddy. Working together. You and me.
I am as shocked as you are. It's a miracle.
Well, at Stark Industries, we call that a Thursday. I thought you'd be stuck in the past, but that was fun. Let's do it again. Yeah, after we stop Chthon from devouring Earth. Cardio's good for the heart. And the arc reactor, where my heart should be. Right this way, Hunter. We've got the latest in symbiote fighting fashions. Are you having problems with your depth perception? Meditating with you gave me a breakthrough. Stark Enterprises must expand into space tourism. Got more coil for me? Nice, you brought me the good stuff. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
What do you think about Hunter's armor? Looks slick, huh?
Very slick. Venom won't know what hit him.
Stark and Strange do good work.
When they aren't bickering, that is.
Oh, they bickered. A lot.
I think you look pretty good in that armor.
What's that?
Nothing.
The shielding powers of the Vishanti on the Faithbreaker armor will make the hunter nigh indestructible.
Oh, I thought my quantum-level design handled that nicely.
It's the combination that's the key to defeat Venom and recapture my sanctum. Your tech, my spells.
Well, I guess you're right. Kind of like I'm chocolate and you're peanut butter. Together, we're amazing.
I don't care for peanut butter.
Oh, for crying out loud, work with me, Doc. Venom's not going to know what hit him. Well, Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost farts anyway.
I'm glad Tony and Steven were able to work together. It's imperative we get the sanctum back.
I know the risks, but at some point we have to start believing in each other. In ourselves. Your design will hold.
We would never let you step into battle unprepared.
Besides, what was the first rule of demon hunting you taught me? If at first you don't succeed, stab again.
Aw, you think Reed and Sue have such heartwarming moments with Johnny and Ben? Gotta love that sweet, sweet transient air. I didn't spend my childhood training to be a demon hunter, but I was enrolled at MIT when I was only 15. I know a little something about the pressure to succeed. Ever seen an armored combat suit do a backwards crab walk across your ceiling at 3 a.m.? Definitely not part of my original programming. I better be careful the next time we spar. You might break my suit.